Question we ought to be asking is not how's our church life? How's your home life? That's the ultimate battlefield. It's right there in the home. And if you look at this passage, it's unbelievable, because he says, impress this. He said, make an indelible mark upon those in your sphere of influence, those to whom you are responsible for bringing up, those that I have surrounded you with. And what ought you to do? You need to be speaking up. Talk about it. And he gives to us that context. He says, you should be in a continual state of teaching, whether you are sitting down or whether you're walking, whether you're lying down or whether you're getting up. That is the total scope of our living existence. If you wanted to build an argument here, sit, walk, lie, get up, that's what we do. All of us are doing at least one of those things all day. In other words, what God is saying is that the greatest love language, expression of your love for me, and evidence that you love me, is to be found in the continual, constant manner with which you teach others about me, because it speaks to the conviction that you have about the love of God. For crying in a bucket, nobody in this church has to give me permission to go and love my wife. Nobody has to force me to want to go and talk with her and be with her and have tea with her and live with her. Why? Because I love her. That's what God's saying. Love language number 1 is teach. Number 2 is tie. Tie. Very interesting here. He talks about this in verse 8. Now I'm going to put 2 of them together here because we need to discuss them together. So number 2 is tie, and number 3 is bind. You'll find both of those in verse 8. But they separate love languages. We know about the Jewish context in which this was written. In some circles, there are better descriptions of these, but the Jewish people, even today, you will see many of our Jewish friends, whether they be on an aircraft with you or at the Wailing Wall in Jerusalem or in their daily habitation or in their synagogue, many Orthodox sincere Jews still practice the praying of this passage, love the Lord your God with all your heart and mind, every morning and every evening. This is the prayer that they pray.